evening, friends. Welcome to Monday evening. It is just shortly after 7. We're going to do some higher self readings. This is a spread that I created and I've done for the daily reading, and people seem to resonate with it. So I thought we would give it a try tonight and do it that way. Hi, Gina. Hi, Jessica Lynn. Hi, Kristen. Welcome, 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 everybody. Can you guys hear me okay? Hi, Dana. Hello from Texas. So we're going to do the higher self readings. And hi, Beck. And I'll let everybody sort of roll in. And I literally just scarfed my supper down. We bought one of those rotisserie chickens. Do you know what I mean by that? I don't know if you guys have those in the States or not. We have they're like barbecue chickens to go, right? Anyways, we had that yesterday, and so there was some leftovers, and I just threw that together with some rice. That was my dinner. Hi, Ron. Hi, Jaded. Oh, thank you, Beck. Excellent. Okay, so we're here. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. It was thundering and lightning and raining on, off, temperatures up, down, all over the place over the last couple of days. Yesterday was crazy weather, crazy weather. It was so hot, so humid. It was like, you felt like spaghetti stuck to the wall, you know? Today, the temperature has come down to a more seasonable temperature, which is great. 24, 25 degrees Celsius, which is like, I don't know, 78, 76, something like that Fahrenheit. As opposed to yesterday, it was 36 degrees Celsius, which is like 97 Fahrenheit. So huge difference. Anyways, it was lovely this morning, and then it started to rain again, and thunder and lightning, and the power flickering on and off for most of the day. It's one of those days. Anyway. Yes, they are good. Love rotisserie. Okay. Yep. You guys know what I'm talking about. Excellent. Okay. So I have not finished my cigarette yet after my dinner. I do apologize. All right. You got rain now there, Ron. It's a lot, isn't it? Anyway. It's better than snow, friends, so we will take it. So let me know if you guys are interested in getting a higher self reading. Just say, yes or whatever. Turn my fan on. Whew, because it's hot back here. Okay. Get myself organized. This is an interesting thing, I thought. So, you know how I like to do my research, right? And I thought to myself, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, but a while back, we did a show where we, Allie from Heart and Soul Connected and myself did a show based on, the different things that we hear in the spiritual community, right? Like, centered and aligned and awakened and ascension and all these kind of things. And what do they really mean? And higher self is one of those terms that is used a lot. And I wonder to myself, how many people actually know what the higher self means? Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, so Ron wants one. Jaded wants one. Beck needs one. I love it. Beck's like, oh, definitely. Okay. Gina. Okay. So, anybody have any idea what they think that the higher self means? I, of course, did some research. I found a lovely article that Oprah had written in her magazine. It was beautiful. I encourage you guys to check that out. So, the higher self basically describes an eternal consciousness, who is one's real self. Literally, like that's the definition. What does it mean to be your higher self, or being in your higher self? And Beck is absolutely on the money here, right? They describe it as that you're basically in an essence. Your higher self is the part of you that is unencumbered by ego and the divisions that can be caused by, society or other people. So it is the non-material dimension of ourselves that often is referred to as a soul or a spirit, as Beck said. That's part of the sort of cosmic whole, which I just thought was interesting. Yes, the Oprah's magazine, which was, I think it was called the O magazine. Of course, Jessica, absolutely. I believe that's what it was called. Yeah, no, absolutely, Gina. I totally love that song. Love it. All right, so far I have got Dana, Ron, Jaded, Beck, Gina, Kristen, and Jessica. Right. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. But thank you for reminding me, Gina, because I would have totally forgotten about that song. That's an excellent reminder. Hi, Teresa. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So this spread is, I will let you know how it goes. I have to bring it up on my little sheet here. Oops, wrong sheet, because I have my little sticky notes. So the higher self, I need to make this a little bit bigger so that I can... Okay, so the higher self spread is the word self. So S-E-L-F. S is for your serenity. E is for your empowerment. L is for your lessons. And F is for your focus or your faith. Hi, Hershey. Hi, Linda. Hi, Esther. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit those thumbs up on the way in. And we're doing some higher self reading. So let me know if you guys want a reading. Just sort of put yes in the chat box. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Sorry, Dana is the first person up. So, self. I'm actually going to write it down on my sheet of paper because I can't get my sticky note to cooperate. So S is our serenity. E is our empowerment. L, our lessons. And F is our focus or our faith, and our faith. Okay, all right. You know how if you say them out loud, sometimes it helps you to remember them? Not usually in my case. Hi, Paisley. It's good to see you, my friend. All right, Linda is a yes. All right, here we go. So for Miss Dana, let me take all my crystals off of my cards here so that I'm not throwing them around the room. Oh, thank you, Gina. You never know. She may come back. All right. So your serenity. Let's go with these. Thanks, Hershey. Hope you have a good night. I'll see you on Wednesday. Hershey's going to be here on Wednesday night, you guys, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be talking about shadow work. We're going to do a couple of readings. So I hope you guys can tune in for that. All right. So for Dana, for her serenity. Beautiful. Your empowerment. Hi, Thomas. My cards are super slippery. I think it's the humidity. Like I can't seem to hold on to them properly. All right. And then we have our lesson. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, we got lots of good stuff coming up this week, you guys. So make sure that you've got your bell notification checked off so you don't miss anything. And I started another channel. Well, I didn't start another channel. So for those of you that know or don't know, I have another channel called Circle of Friends Tarot. And that was a collaborative channel that Allie and I were doing together. And then I just got so busy with Dozen Cats, and she was busy with Heart and Soul, and I just sort of wanted to go in a different direction with it. And then I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go in. So I've been really bothered lately by the amount of hate that I have been seeing and witnessing and experiencing when it comes to people, you know, celebrities and, you know, like the royal family and stuff, in terms of like people trying to stand in their truth and stand in their power and say what they need to say, you know, and the court of public opinion just like, you know, viciously sort of lashing out. And so I don't know why I felt compelled to do it, but I changed that channel's name to Cat's Royal Tarot and Oracle. So if you want to go check it out, I'm just doing pre-recorded readings over there at the moment. And I put one up yesterday. So go check it out if you're interested. All right. So Dana, my friend, this is what we've got. So your serenity is the medicine wheel and cycle. So that's covering all the elements, right? It's covering all the elements. The empowerment, and I love this, is miracles. So to me, what this is like having a strong belief, right? Having a strong belief in opportunities and possibilities. That you believe in a higher power and you know, in the most benevolent outcome in the universe, having a say in your destiny, right? The lesson is such an interesting lesson. This is from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle. And what we've got here is, no, it is not yet time. And the message on this card says, this is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. So if you have been sort of navigating something and feeling like your patience is being tested, That's the lesson in this time period. It is definitely being tested. And you're being asked to just sort of allow yourself to continue to learn that lesson and stay in that lesson until the opportunity presents itself. Your focus and your faith is the angel of wisdom. So the angel of wisdom, right? Counting on your connection, counting on your inner wisdom, listening to your intuition to navigate, to guide. Oh, thank you so much, White Wolf Mother. That's very nice of you. Appreciate you. So that's what I got for you, Dana. I hope that resonates. Hope it makes sense. Hi, Liz. All right, let's go to Ron. All right, Ron. It's a lovely way to walk into a room, isn't it? And saying hello and blessings. I love that. Oh, it does? Excellent. Thank you so much. Hi, Melba. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So this is what we've got for you, Ron. What is your serenity? You literally can't make this up. Look at that. You've got joy. Your serenity is bringing joy, spreading joy, really creating joy in others, right? Allowing others to see their joy, if that makes sense. Your empowerment is to honor your feelings. I mean, you talk about this every week on your channel. All of your messages come from this place, right? In terms of like your personal healing journey and how you use that message to sort of put that out into the universe, right? To inspire and to motivate others to do that. The lesson is to make time for self-love. You know, because in order for us to be able to give to others, we have to be full ourselves, right? So not to forget to look after the machine, right? The focus and the faith right now, I love this. For you, believe in your good luck. And I don't know that this is, necessarily, like 4-leaf clovers and sort of that kind of good luck. I mean, more like good luck in terms of your personal abundance, in terms of your, what you have created, for your channel here on YouTube, for the community that, all of your subscribers. It's that, right? Believe in you. Believe in what you've created. That's what I got for you, my friend. Hope that makes sense. Hope it resonates. Hi, Anna Banana. Good to see you, my friend. Hi, Bims. Welcome, everybody. All right. So I seen here that... Hi, Lady Soul. It's good to see you. I'm missing you too, my friend. I did get your email earlier today. I haven't had a chance to answer it, but yeah, we'll get together soon for sure. Thank you so much for popping in. That's very kind of you. Ron says, makes sense, makes sense. Excellent, excellent. Liz, we're doing higher self readings tonight, but I'll star you, and if we have time, we'll take that. Okay. All right. We are moving on now to Jaded, and I think we do have enough readings at the moment here. All right, Jaded. So tomorrow 11 a.m. Eastern time, I do my coffee break tarot. So pop in if you guys are around. Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, I have Ben from Been There Done That joining me for Jukebox Tarot. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys can tune in or watch back on the replay if you want. 8 p.m. on Wednesday night, we have Hershey, the shadow reader, coming to talk to us about shadow work, and we'll do some readings. And then, of course, Thursday, I'm back doing the coffee break tarot. And on Friday, we have a group of Canadian readers joining us at the fire pit. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that the fire ban is still not in effect and that it's not raining. It's my sister's birthday yesterday. Had a nice little chat. Yeah, it's myself, Ron, Unconditional Love, Pierrette White, Sharon, Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. It was Tracy Ralph, but unfortunately she had to cancel at the last minute, and well, not the last minute, but you know, once it was already sort of out there, and possibly Kevin, the healing medium, if he can swing it. He's got sort of two shows. Yes, the all Canadian crew. That's right. Hi, Twisted Sushi. Good to see you. So that'll be fun. We like hanging out at the fire pit. All right, here we go. For Jaded, for your serenity, we have release. Feels very much like a what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of like a policy that you've implemented in your life that you don't really allow or want to allow, you know, things to sort of weigh you down. And so you want to get rid of them, you know, wash them away, release them, send them somewhere else, send them packing, sort of idea. For the empowerment, excuse me, we have Star Nations and the Ancestors. So, you know, this is about your roots, right? This is about things being passed down. It's about your sort of like what makes you tick, what makes you what's the, I'm like my words, where are my words? It's like your inner wisdom, your inner guidance, right? Your inner North Star. So really letting your gut be your navigator, right? What is your lesson? Your lesson is the eagle. The eagle is representative here in this card of spirit, integrity, and connection to the angelic realm. So really strengthening that connection, really strengthening that sort of relationship between yourself and spirit, right? That's sort of what you're learning right now. That's what you're navigating right now. Your focus in your faith. I love this for you. You've got Angel of Determination. So knowing exactly what you want, knowing how to go after what you want. Even if I feel like even if you get sort of like knocked down or, you know, sidetracked or something like that, that you sort of like pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and boom, you're back on track again. And I don't know that you're back on track, but I feel like you're very determined in terms of like nothing's going to stop you, right? And I don't have that kind of willpower. I was just speaking to my sister about that today. Funny that I pulled that card. I was just saying to her earlier today that I think she got all the determination between our parents, and I didn't get any because I don't have any kind of determination like she does. She is a force to be reckoned with. So I hope that helps, Jaded. I hope that makes sense. She says, yes, I do that for myself with getting back on track. I switch it up quickly. Excellent. I did miss something up here earlier. Someone's got happy birthday to Pisces' daughter. Happy birthday, Teresa's daughter. Melba says, I am Canadian, Kelly. I have the sense we may be living in the same general area. I'm located on the shores of Lake Huron, but grew up on the Bruce Peninsula. Hi, Liz. I'm actually nowhere near that. I'm doing, but I live on like around Georgian Bay, which is part of Lake Huron. So, but it's like one of the largest bodies of water, if not the largest fresh body water in the world. All right, Becca's up next. Making sure I'm not getting myself confused over here. All right, Beck. I have developed a squeak in my desk, you guys. It's driving me cray. Can you guys hear that? It's like every time I lean this way, it's like, I can't stand it. I have to get it fixed. Add that to the husband's honey-do list. He's on holidays next week. He's going to need 3 weeks off for all the jobs I've got written down for him to do. Shh. Don't tell him. Oh, you guys. So, I just found the funniest, reel on Facebook. I'm sure this lady's on Instagram as well. So funny, you guys. This woman, I don't know if she's like a fitness instructor or whatever. She's in incredible shape, right? But anywho, she does these videos where she dances in the kitchen or other places, but mostly in her kitchen. And she's got these pink slippers with her, where her heel is at least this far away from the back of the slipper. So her foot is like coming out the open-toed part. She always is dancing with her husband standing right there watching her. And he is in hysterics. And she's got this completely straight face. Like she doesn't face a smile at all. And it's absolutely hysterical. Quincy, I cannot shuffle cards, honey, when you're sitting on the desk. Can you come sit over here, honey? Come sit over here. No, over here. There you go, darling. Anyways, it made me laugh. So, beautiful. Anyway. Yep, you guessed it. Georgia Bay it is. That's the pictures. Oh, to be 23 again. My goodness. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun to be 23 again? It's pouring here. I know you probably can't see that outside the window, but it's pouring. All right. Beck, here's what we've got, love. So, your serenity, we've got trusting the universe. Right? So, you have an understanding that the universe has your back. You have an understanding that the universe is sort of, I don't want to say in control, but helping to navigate you, right? Helping to guide you, helping to assist you. Which is, I dare say, a huge chunk of getting to your higher self is having that understanding, right? Your empowerment is we have the sweetgrass braid and receptivity. So your empowerment is being open, being available, almost like you're ready, right? If you look at this picture, she's got her arms open, right? She's ready to receive. So that's your empowerment, which sort of goes hand in hand with your serenity card. Your lesson is love. Whether this is loving others or loving yourself, or just like coming from a place of love, in terms of like a compassion sort of thing, if that makes sense. Your focus and your faith. Again, we've got the angel of wisdom. I believe that this is like what really sort of what's the word I'm looking for? This is what really propels you. What is the cat doing? Honestly, you guys. Bear with me one moment. Quincy? Sorry, bear with me one moment, you guys. So I left without a blanket and I came back with a blanket. It was on my lap. It seems like the weather stripping for the patio door has come out or come unattached or come unglued or something. So when you slide the patio door back and forth, the weather stripping sort of sticks out too far. And that's what he's playing with. A yucky, old, nasty, sticky, dirty, wet piece of weather stripping. And he's like literally playing with it. What a cat. Anyway, I hope that makes sense, Beck, and I hope that resonates. All right, see you, Anna. Thank you for popping in. Good to see you. All right, cat skin, absolutely. All right, so that's back, and now we go to Miss Gina. Can you guys hear that squeak? It's driving me crazy. Anyway, so that reel that I was telling you guys about. Oh my gosh, I've watched so many of her reels. I mean, this lady has like 25,000 likes, 25,000 thumbs up. It's just the funniest thing ever. It just makes me smile because she doesn't care, you know, she doesn't care how good she is, how, you know, what other people are going to say about her. She's just living her best life. And I am like, I'm so in awe of that. So, oh, you're very welcome back. I'm glad that it resonates, my friend. All right. For Miss Gina, my conga coordinator at large. Quincy, can't you go bug Austin or Rosie? Oh no, you don't want to bug Rosie. Rosie just had a bath. She is not a happy camper. She is not a happy camper. Yes, you are usually asleep. Well, you can go to sleep as soon as we finish with this. There you go. Your last card came out. All right. So, what is your Serenity? This is an interesting card to come out for Serenity, but there you have it. We've got Protection. So, to me, in that sort of context, that means to me that, you know, you sort of have a belief that everything is going to work out as it should, right? That you sort of feel the embrace, whether that be spiritually or from, you know, another higher power or within yourself. Sort of like you're not on your journey by yourself, right? Like there's something larger at play. And that somehow brings you comfort. And you're right, it is super interesting. Your empowerment is let your fears dissolve. So either you have recently come to an understanding that if you allow your, you know, worries and hurts and traumas and pains to sort of pile up and not deal with them or not release them or not process them, then it will not serve you well. So either that's a new sort of a newfound empowerment, because the minute that you release something, you feel completely empowered. And the reason why I say it's new is not because I know that. It's just based on the other cards that I'm sort of picking up that vibe, right? Your lesson is focus. So to continue to focus on working on your best self. Like, what are you doing, Quincy? Come on. Sorry, guys. So to continue to work on your focus and your strength in that department so that you can really get the work done that you need to do in terms of processing. I feel like processing is what you're doing, right? You're processing and you're implementing. Your focus and faith card, look at that. You've got the Angel of Unity. Look at how beautiful that picture is. You know how I always say about all of us standing in a circle, holding hands and sharing that power and that love and that joy and then putting it out to the universe? I mean, that's your protection, right? The Angel of Unity, the oneness, right? The shared vibration, the shared sort of energy and joy that comes from that unity and that harmony is what guides you and protects you. Awesome. Beautiful. I hope that makes sense, Gina. I hope that resonates, my friend. All right. I love the bullseyes. You're so cute. All right. We have Miss Kristen up next. Thank you, Gina, so much for being here and for staying up. I know it's super late where you are, and I appreciate you, my friend. All right. Many blessings to you, my friend. You're very welcome. All right, so let's go now to Kristen. Kristen. Quincy, get a job, buddy. You're going to go to bed now. Have a good snooze, my friend. We will see you soon. See, here's the thing, you guys. Quincy wants to sit in my lap. That's what it is. And he can't sit in my lap when I'm tossing cards because I cannot get him on my lap and be able to get my chair in close enough to be able to reach all my stuff. So he just keeps coming out and circling until I sort of push my chair out so he can sit down in my lap. You have to appreciate his determination for sure. All right, here we go. Kristen. I dropped that one. That one I didn't drop. Wow. Okay. So for the Serenity, Kristen, what I've got for you is the Sage Stick and Cleanse. I feel like this is something that you have been doing I feel like not recently in like the last month, but more recently than like your whole life. I feel like the more that you do it, the more that you embrace it, the more that you appreciate and enjoy how that makes you feel when you're done that. And I feel like it brings you not just like serenity, so peace and harmony within yourself. But the next card is sort of giving away that card. And what I mean by that is for empowerment, you have enlightenment. So it's like each time you do, this like purification on yourself, this cleansing within you, that you have yet again another epiphany, another part of you opens up, another part of you is reached, which is extraordinary, and I would love that. Your lesson is the protection. Now, in this case, I think that this is very much like a domino effect with these cards, right? For you, I feel like, you know, you're doing like the cleansing and the purification, and that is sort of like washing things out of you and washing over you. And as those two things are combined and are happening, that you're starting to open up, you're starting to receive, you're starting to make sense of it all. And just the idea of that, the feeling of that is leading to the protection, right? Understanding that you're not in this alone, that there are answers, that there are avenues, that there are options, things that you can do to help yourself, and you can, because you can see the improvement, you can see the progress, you can see the change. And I'm not sure if I'm right or not, but that's just kind of what I'm getting. Your focus and faith is the angel of balance. Right? Work hard, play hard, live hard. I feel like those two cards really go well together, right? You have to cleanse to be able to have this balance. And to be able to maintain this balance, you have to continue to cleanse. So you really got to listen to yourself so you know when it's time, when it's needed, when it's necessary. So I hope that resonates. I hope it makes sense. Do let me know. That's what I got for you. All right. Now we move on to Jessica. Miss Jessica. All right. You're welcome, Kristen. I hope it makes sense. I hope it resonates. Excellent. Thanks, Kristen. You know, the first time that I ever did a release, I'd never done a release before. First time I did a release was here live on this channel. And quite frankly, I'll be honest, it was because I didn't think that I was strong enough that I would be able to like follow through with it, if you know what I mean. In terms of my intentions as to what I wanted to happen once I, you know, said what I needed to say. That I was really going to, you know, stand in my power moving forward, right? Anyways, I did it here live on the channel. And I'll tell you, friends, I was crying my eyes out. I couldn't even like see the computer screen. But when it was done, I felt like instantly a sense of like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, but I felt like this sense of like, just, I can breathe easier. Like the brick is now, you know, the proverbial brick is off my chest. And it made such a difference. Get down. Go on, get down. Get down. It made such a difference. And so for anyone who is, you know, needing to or wanting to purify or cleanse or release, I mean, it's all sort of in that same sort of compartment, right? And you don't even have to have a thing that you need to get rid of or that you need to cleanse. It can be like a weekly thing or a bi-weekly thing that you do for yourself, right? Just to keep yourself in a good place. Just something to think about. All right. Hi, Pooja. Good to see you, my friend. All right, my friend. We are 50 minutes in. We're just about done. There we go. We've got your card. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Pull this one for you. So we have Linda after this. And then we have Liz. We're not really doing general messages, Pooja. We're doing higher self reading. So if you want a higher self reading, I can do that for you. Just put yes in the chat, and I'll stick you in the list, or on the list, whatever. Okay. So this is excellent. Hi, Teresa. How are you, my friend? So, Jessica, your first card, your Serenity card, is that your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Like he's just not going to give up. Quincy, it's like a total you-know-what show here, friends. It really is. So your Serenity is that your vibrational sort of makeup is changing. It's shifting, right? Your empowerment goes hand in hand with that. You've got the Thunderbird vision and Trailblazer. And even Quincy agrees. So the Trailblazer is really navigating that new path, right? But like in a head-on kind of way. Like you are not afraid of it. You're not holding back from it. You are embracing it, and you're sort of like all in, and you're like, woohoo, like start the car, right? Kind of that kind of vibe. Your lesson is partnership. So whether this means another person or several other people, it could be, a lot of people. It could be your relationship with spirit. I feel like this is just about being open, right? Being open to the idea that you don't have to do this alone. Being open to the idea of having a supportive sort of friend or person that could assist. Maybe it's like a healing coach or a life coach. But being open to receiving support, information, answers, help, whatever you want to call it, from another. I got two cards that fall out for you for the focus and faith. Again, we have the Angel of Determination, which you literally just put, you're very independent. So there you go. So you are determined to sort of get there. You're determined to make this work. Stop chewing the cards, Quincy. Right? You're determined to make this work. And the next card that I've got is the Angel of Comfort, which I think goes hand in hand with that partnership card in terms of the support, right? The being open to another person or other people, sort of allowing them in, allowing them to help. I feel like you might be surprised if you sort of let them in a little bit, let that down a little bit. I don't think it's a boundary. I think it's more like a guard, right? You sort of have a guard up, and it's difficult, not only is it difficult to ask for help, but it's also difficult to let anyone know that you need help, right? Sometimes that's a difficult cross to bear for sure. But thank you for being here and thank you for asking the question. Appreciate you. All right. Miss Linda is up next. Pujo said works for me. Okay. All right, Miss Linda. That's way too many cards. You're very welcome, Jessica. My pleasure. Many blessings to you, my friend. Interesting cards. All right. So, excuse me, Serenity, we have Let Your Fears Dissolve. Now, to me, sorry, I had to take a drink. To me, that card in that position implies that, you know, this is just your way. This is what you do. You know how to sort of navigate and put things where they need to be put when you need to put them there, right? If that makes sense. So even if you have fears, you're not letting them sort of bubble to the surface and take over. That's your happy place, right? If you can keep them sort of at bay. The mystery card comes up as your empowerment. Now, I hope that this it comes out the way that it's intended. I mean, I know you sort of, right? I mean, we're not friends, but you've been with me since the beginning, so I feel like I kind of have a good understanding of the kind of person that you are. So what I'm about to say doesn't really fit with that, but I got to go with what I'm feeling and what the cards are sort of pulling me to say. I feel like this mystery card is like procrastination or sort of along the lines of like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So like surface stuff, you know what I mean? Like nothing too deep, nothing too complex or complicated. So your empowerment comes from being able to like wipe the list down and wipe the list clean and, you know, get rid of all the things to do as long as they're like surface stuff, right? Like you're You're like a fixer with the surface stuff. But when it comes to like anything more than like surface stuff, like deep feelings and deep pain and deep things, situations, that's like a whole other thing. Your lesson is the horse. Accepting help from others and delegating authority. Which really, when you think about it, what I just said about the mystery, being able to like fix and do things on the surface, that makes sense to me. So you're good at working independently, and you're also good at working in a team. You know how to get things done, and you are constantly working to achieve that goal, right? To have things done, completed, wrapped up, right? I feel like you're always super busy. Like you're always working, you're always doing something, you always got your hands in cookie jars. Your focus in your faith is the solitude. It's, you know, when we have that moment where we can just be, you know, when you shut off all the noises and you just sit within that space and don't think, don't feel, don't react, just be. That quiet spot, that quietude is what I feel works for you on a regular basis. It is something that you can count on. I don't know that you get enough of it, but it's definitely what I feel like I know there's a couple of things that work for me in terms of my anxiety. This is the thing that works for you, right? If you just remove yourself, if you shut yourself down and remove yourself, you know that you can come back and you'll be okay. It's that kind of idea. All right. So I hope that resonates, Linda. So Liz, we're not taking personal questions tonight, but I'll do a self-care reading for you, or not a self-care, sorry, a higher self reading for you. And then we'll do Pooja's reading, and then we will wrap it up. Hi, Sylvia. How are you doing? We're just wrapping things up here in the next couple of minutes. Interesting. We got 3 cards coming out. Hi, Emerald Buddha. Oh, thanks, Linda. I appreciate you letting me know. All right. Interesting card. Okay. So, Liz, this is what I've got for you in terms of the higher self reading. So, the first card is what is your serenity? So, you know, what brings you happiness? What makes you feel whole? What brings you harmony, right? And we've got this. I mean, look at the plant. Look at the card. The plant kin card, and this is sensitivity. So, to me, what that means is one of two things. Either that you are an empath and so you feel things. Oftentimes that's referred to in some circles as being overly sensitive or wearing your heart on your sleeve. Just being able to feel so many different vibrations around you, sometimes can be difficult to navigate, but it can also really sort of lift your vibration higher because you are open. You are open and you're giving that out to the universe and sort of receiving it back. So I feel like in this context that the sensitivity that you have, if I'm right, is the thing that really brings you joy and really brings you happiness, is being in service to others. I'm going to say it like that. Your empowerment is the Mino. I can't read this backwards. Sorry. Walk in a good way, which is realign. So your empowerment is your, I feel like this is like a flexibility thing, right? You're able to sort of go with the flow. You are the bumper car with the rubber ring around it, allowing you to navigate the challenges without getting slowed down or getting knocked totally off of course. I feel like that's your zone, that's your happy place. Not saying that you're always in it, but you know that you can do that when you really put your mind to it, and that makes you feel like you can do anything, which, I mean, that's not really a stretch. It would make anyone feel that way, right? Your lesson. Now this is interesting. Winter solstice and the bear and hibernation. So to me, this is like rejuvenative, right? This is taking a rest, a respite from others, possibly even putting your boundaries up around other people that you know are sort of not deserving of your full energy overload, right? Bye, Kristen. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you, my friend. Many blessings. Do you understand what I mean by that card, Liz? So putting your boundaries up, being careful who you share your energy with, who you exchange energy with, and I feel like you know that, right? This is something that you're constantly working with and constantly working on, as most of us are, right? Your focus and or your faith. I love this. This is such a pretty card. The Angel of Encouragement. I feel like the reason that this is coming out is because you might get discouraged, or you might feel like you're not making progress, or progress in the way that you want, or as much progress as you thought you would, right? This Angel of Encouragement is telling you that basically you're exactly where you need to be at the moment that you need to be in it. And I would really, really, really encourage you to try to focus on the specific steps of the journey rather than solely on an outcome, right? So if you find yourself feeling like you're not reaching your goals, maybe step out of whatever that energy is and try to figure out, are you focused on the outcome, or are you focused on what happened today, right? Just something to think about. Okay, so she says, yes, I'm an empath. I can help others as well as hurt myself. Yes, true joy, when my sensitivity helps others to gain knowledge and connect with their souls. And, oh yes, going to stay with bipolar friend for a few days after nursing home discharge and return to Mexico. It takes harsh boundaries to protect you. I want to help her. Yeah. And that's just the thing, right? You know, you're not going to be good to yourself or anyone else if you are putting yourself in a position of having your energy sucked right out of you. And just because you're an empath doesn't mean that you should be or deserve to be treated with anything less than anyone else is treated. So you don't have to take anyone's stuff, is what I'm saying, right? No is a complete sentence. And it's totally okay for you to say that. All right. All right. So we have Pooja. And then we'll give Sylvia one, and then that's it. No more. But we'll do Pooja, and then we'll do Sylvia, and then that's it. Okay. Pooja. Hey, at least it stopped raining. Woohoo! It's okay. We needed the rain. Good night, Melba. You're very welcome, Cosmo Liz. You're welcome, Pooja. Oh, I'm a tired girl. Holy. Whoops. I don't know about you all, but it just sort of sneaks up on you, you know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden I'm like, ugh. All right, my friend, here we go. Yes, of course, Paisley, I could tell you that. All right, so Pooja, your serenity is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is discernment, presence, and vision. So to me, this is understanding and a knowing of the journey for you. Like where you know where you want to be, you know where you want to go, you know how you're going to get there. The details may be a little bit fuzzy, but I think that what keeps you going and what keeps you sort of, you know, in the flow or in the groove kind of thing is just like you're very focused on where you're going, right? If that makes sense. Your empowerment. We've got deeper insights are at hand. So your overall plan is good. I didn't read this. I swear to you, I did not read this until just this minute. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. That's crazy. Because I didn't read that. So your empowerment is the idea of how to implement, how to maneuver, you know, how to like logically, analytically, strategically, you know exactly when to make your move. You're like the chess master. Do you know what I mean? Like you know exactly which direction to go and exactly when you need to make said move. If that makes sense, what I'm saying. It's like a superpower of yours. The lesson: make time for self-love. Now, Pooja, I haven't known you for that long, but this resonates for me, for you, right? it is lovely that you know your direction, and it is lovely that you have goals and places where you want to be and go, etc. But it is so also important that you take a moment to celebrate each time you make an achievement or a step forward. And it's also equally important to just love yourself for where you're at right now. It doesn't matter where you get in 5 months or 5 years or 10 years. I mean, not saying that those things aren't important, but right now it doesn't matter because you're not there. Right now you're here today in this moment. And so celebrate this moment, because if you celebrate this moment, that's what gives you the inspiration and the motivation to get to where you're really going. Do you know what I mean? Your focus and your faith is the angel of the night sky, which is interesting. So I don't know if you like that time of night. I don't know if you often, like, maybe you stargaze or something like that, but it's said that that time of night, the moon, the stars, it's a very powerful time of night. I find it extremely peaceful. It's one of my favorite times of the day, night, whatever you want to call it, where I can literally go out there and it's just totally quiet. Even if there's a bunch of noise, it's still super quiet, and you can just lose yourself in the sky. The stars and the moon and the treetops and, all the flickering sort of warm, glowy lights. You can really lose yourself in that and just allow yourself to feel that sort of rush of all of that crap go, right? All of the stuff, the negativity, the bad energy, the person that ticked you off because they cut you off in traffic, or they stepped in front of you in line at the coffee shop. It's that kind of vibe. So okay. Hi, Amanda. So that makes sense. Okay. So focus on trying to bring some clarity. Really try to figure out what you could do to help yourself getting out of this habit of needing to know the outcome, because I'm almost guaranteed when I say to you that if you know the outcome, you're still going to freak out about it, right? You're still going to try to find what's wrong with it, because that's the whole beauty of an outcome. We don't know until we're there, right? So trying to figure it out, it doesn't really make sense, right? Gotcha. Well, maybe what you need to do is you buy yourself some, like, the glow in the dark stars from, like, the dollar store or whatever, and stick them on your ceiling. Put on a nice sort of warm light, or maybe even like a little flashlight kind of thing. Sorry, I'm cold, you guys. And provide your own stars. Maybe it's putting something on TV, a movie, or on YouTube or something where you can see the stars in the night sky, or maybe just visualize it, right? You're very welcome, Linda. Thank you so much for saying so. I appreciate you, my friend. All right, Miss Sylvia Hanks is up next and last. And we'll stick her on the screen here. And away we go for Miss Sylvia for Higher Self. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, you guys. The comments are greatly appreciated. Those things all help the algorithms. Don't forget, I do a daily reading every day, Monday through Thursday. Friday, I do the weekend reading. Check them all out. You absolutely will, Pooja. And we're here for you, my friend, every step of the way. Aw, look at you, Linda. So sweet. Blessings of love, peace, and joy to all. Hugs for everyone. Well, I really appreciate you, Pooja. I appreciate you always coming in here and hanging out with us, supporting me and the channel. Truly grateful. All right. I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you for coming in here and supporting each other, me, the channel as a community. Doesn't go unnoticed. Okay. So we start out with your serenity, Sylvia, and that is potential. I think the thing that makes you happy or brings you a sense of contentment is knowing that there is possibilities, right? There's opportunities, that how it is right now is not like how it's going to be forever, that kind of vibe. Your empowerment, we've got the owl, and the owl says deception and wisdom. So to me, this means that you use your intuition, you trust your intuition, you rely on your intuition to keep you safe, to keep you feeling secure, so that you're not what's the word I'm looking for, so that you're not getting yourself involved in things that you shouldn't, right? It feels very much like you're still curious about things, you're still like but you allow the inner wisdom to be your North Star. And I totally love that. For your lesson, we have attend to the details. So, I don't know if I'm right or not, but I feel like, so like if there's a list of things to buy, or a list of things to do, that you might group your things to do list together like groupings in a grocery store. So in other words, I need eggs, I need butter, I need milk, I need some cheese. Well, we know that they're all in the dairy section, right? That's kind of what I mean. So attending to the details, don't clump things together. If you need to break it down, then break it down. It's totally okay. It's not like a slight against you. It's okay to break things down. It's okay to simplify things to make them make sense, or to make them more manageable, right? It doesn't even have to be like, it's not really a level of not understanding. It's more about not being sure how to implement, right? So I think that this attend to the details is really asking you to sort of step back from trying to get so much done and really focus on what needs doing. I hope that makes sense. And your focus and faith, we've got the Angel of Unity coming out again, right? I feel like, this is really what does it for you. This is the thing that makes you wake up in the morning, is knowing that, that there is a greater sort of consciousness and, like-minded people that are embracing and accepting and make you feel like you belong. So that's a beautiful reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope it resonates. That's what I got for you. All right, my friends, I am going to call it a night. I am a tired young lady. I hope that you all have a good night. I thank you kindly for being here and for hanging out with me. I hope you guys like those. Like I said, I do those on the daily reading. So I thought that I would give it a try here because someone had made a comment about them. And of course, Paisley has left us with this beautiful statement: love, letting our vision evolve, and joy, journey of yin yang. Thank you. You are just awesome, Paisley. I love all of these phrases and sayings that you have and that you share with us. They're so enlightening. Love it. So, we will leave it there, my friends. I thank you very much for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have yourself a great night, and I will see you when I see you next. But I am back on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern, and then back on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and then again at 8 p.m. Eastern. So, from me to you, mwah, many blessings. Bye, everybody. Oh, hi, Fluck. Sorry that we missed you, my friend. Hopefully you're watching the replay. Good night, everybody.